I think that's false.
All growth stems from invention and innovation, yeah.
No, but in the private sector.
Governments don't do anything.
You say in the private... Yeah, but corporations don't do anything. The private sector, individuals, governments are made up of individuals, society... You know, of course, all invention and innovation comes from individuals. Where they work or what sector they're working, or whether they do it in their spare time or in their work time, it's a false distinction to say if someone works in government, they're not going to invent anything or do anything inventive or improve anything. You know, there's nothing to say that in the private sector that... I mean, I would argue the tendency to monopoly and the large corporate sector we have at the moment, protecting vested interests, is a huge brake on innovation. It certainly slows down a lot of stuff. I mean, particularly in the field of developing alternatives to the internal combustion engine. I mean, that's a fairly well-known one. I mean, as it happens, I'm one of those terrible deniers. I believe in God, but I don't believe in global warming. And because I don't believe in global warming, I'm a heretic. That's the AGW hypothesis. I think it's falsified. And that's perhaps a discussion for another day. And I think that the reason that's put forward as a thing by people like Moore is that they see it as a way of acres and a cow, or they're 30 acres and a mule. Okay, so this is Hilaire Bollock or whatever. I was reading on the Mises site earlier about the theory of money on the von Mises site, and there's another thing that talks about Belloc. Belloc and Chesterton had a thing called distributism, and in terms of money, okay, taxing, okay, is redistributing, okay, right, whereas creating money for allowing people to benefit from their own credit, okay, that's distributism. That's right, yeah. And the reason people argue against things like a negative income tax and all the rest of it is because they think of it in terms of, well, it's got to be paid for by taxes, and that isn't true. That isn't true. And this is the problem.
Well, it is in my model. Yeah, it is in my model. It's true.
Well, that has to
it's
be
the
paid for by
taxpayer.
taxes.
The taxpayer.
Yeah, but that's
taxpayer pays everything. Well, it's the taxpayer in the future that often pays a chunk of it.
But when a government takes taxes off an individual, I think they're stealing a portion of that individual's labour. And I agree with I think it's the 36th Amendment, which basically says that the federal government isn't allowed to tax individuals on their income, right?
Well, in that case, you would have to say those individuals are not able to take advantage of the things that government provide. The simple thing is government needs to do some things, and the individual needs to be taxed to pay for it.
If you unpack your definitions, okay, and actually define your terms of reference and the boundary conditions, right? When a bank creates a loan out of fresh air and benefits from the interest and also the foreclosure, if it's defaulted on, okay, right?
But the person who takes the loan out also benefits. Remember, it's not the bank only.
Yeah, but the point is that the bank benefits arguably more so because they haven't put anything into the transaction. They're performing a service.
Risk.
But
there's a risk involved.
No, well,
there's a risk involved. They're doing a job.
My argument is that the service the bank provides is mispriced, and there is a level of overall GDP, if you use that measure, at which banking is still useful and adding value. But it passed that stage a long time ago. Okay, so the amount. This is the abuse of the printing press. I agree with you. Yes, governments abuse printing presses, but so do private banks. And the private banks have been doing it since Big Bang. And I was going to talk to you about Big Bang, which of course was the deregulation of the city. And getting...
That's right. That's because that's usurpish policies that have done that, Roger. So, Roger, I will have to pop off now. Can I thank you for the chat, because it's been interesting, and obviously you don't want to get me started on Brexit. We'll just have to hope that we go on March the 29th. We wait and see, but that could be talk next time, couldn't it? And
well,
you could
let's do it again.
put all these things in.
Let's carry on, because it's, although it's only 1,000 words, it covers a lot of bases.
Everything.
And I think it helps to have a dialogue about these things.
Indeed.
So anyway, it's been a pleasure. A handshake.
And you, sir.
I'll buy you a beer at the imaginary bar, which unfortunately I can't. Cause I'm in Sweden. You're in Blighty. So.
Well, I'm hoping Mr. Goldfinch will do that for me tonight.
What I'd give to be able to join you guys.
I'll raise a glass. Yeah. I'll raise a glass for you.
Indeed,
but good to talk to you.
It's been a pleasure, sir. So thank you very much. Yeah.
Cheers.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.